Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2. So, as promised, I leveled up my characters. I actually had like 5 levels? 5 level ups worth of points to spend, which surprised me. I didn't realize I had leveled up that much. I didn't really have much in the way of equipment to distribute. I did equip my new spear though, that I completely forgot about last time. A barbed trident apparently, that we got from what's her face? Yoshiria, I don't know. It deals like 1 point less damage than the steel broadsword, but it has more melee damage percent bonus, I guess, whatever that means exactly. I don't know if that's already reckoned into the overall melee attack that it displays, or if that gets added afterward. I don't know. It really doesn't matter much. It does give me extra 25% chance to evade attacks though, so that combined with the edged leather cap seems really good. Like 50% evasion if that's how it works, just from those 2 items. Seems pretty sick. So we'll see how that works out. Right, what am I even going to do? I am going to talk to Protus, I suppose? Ah, right, yeah, of course, I would report to him first. I have investigated the abandoned rebel fort. You tell Protus... Oh, that gives me an achievement too, in case you don't see it. The first clues. You tell Protus everything that happened in the fort. He takes detailed notes. Surprisingly good intelligence. Stellar, in fact. You learned much, including a possible lead on the location of Miranda. I will pass this all on to Redbeard. In the meantime, a hint of Miranda's location must be acted on very quickly. While he is deciding, I will send you to follow this villain. Into the corruption, apparently. Ah. Protus has a pouch of coins brought to you, to help you obtain supplies for your next mission. Should I report this to Redbeard? You can speak with Redbeard, but I will take care of the report. Redbeard is often tired, I'm afraid, but I will watch for a moment when he is... alert to give him the news. Okay, what happens now? Now I will give you your next mission. Haven't you already? At least, your service to Avadon is both valued and exciting. Okay, where exactly do you want me to go now? First, I would like to give you a better class of equipment. The corruption is very dangerous after all. I would like for you to talk to Craftmaster Nicodemus. An unusual fellow, but very skilled. Learn about what he can make for you, and about using his magic to improve your weapons and armor. Then return to me. Right, the Craftmaster is unusual? One way I could put it. He has been exposed to a variety of chemicals and reagents during his long career, which may have affected him. Don't worry, very few of his inventions are actively dangerous. Well, to the enemies they are, I hope. If they are, you know, some kind of weapon. Where's the Craftmaster? I mean, I know that, but whatever. Okay, thanks. The corruption. Protus is sending you to the corruption. There's evidence that Miranda, the traitor who allowed the devastating attack on Avadon, has fled there. Not just her, though. Right. Also, Alita leveled up, so... more strength it is, I suppose. And also... well... since she does have 2 points to spend, I am going to unlock the Warrior's Focus. Useful when fighting mages, I suppose. Partially reflect attack spells. That seems like a good thing to have at level 3. And of course, at level 6, being able to gain Battle Frenzy at will be really useful. Okay, let's go to Nicodemus's place. Wait, she's still... oh. Wait, didn't I? Do that? Oh, okay, now I did. Whoops. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Our Protus sent me to you. What can you do for me? I'm glad you ask. First, I can help you to use root stones to augment items. He points at the large glowing anvil in the west alcove of the workshop. When you find a gemstone with a rune on it, yeah, I guess I know all of that already. What else should I know about that? There are many sorts of unknown runestones. Using one destroys the runestone and... there are many sorts of known runestones, actually. Using one destroys the runestone, and once an item is augmented, it is permanent. You can change the enchantment with a different runestone. But that is not all I can do for you. I can also use unique supplies. Exactly. This research often results in the creation of new, handy forms of magical equipment. If you can bring me something rare and unique that helps me to invent something helpful, I will give you the first one I make. Right, such as... Can you craft any new items for me? I found some very thick oak pitch. Give it and 500 coins. Huh. So much for... He's going to give me the first one he makes. Not for free, of course. He's going to give it to me for... ample payment, whatever. Of course I'm gonna do it. Craftmaster Nicodemus eagerly rips the item out of my hands. Okay. A mundane seeming item perhaps, but pitch is full of energy. Let's see if we can put it to work for you. He also takes your money. He's a distracted fellow, but not enough to forget that. He grabs two of his assistants, literally, and drags them literally down to his lower workshop. You hear several hours worth of clanging, shouting, and muffled explosions. Really? While we just wait up here? Oh, okay. Then he comes back upstairs with his singed apprentices and an oak shield. The shield is coated with your pitch. It should grant all sorts of helpful protections. You're welcome. Okay. I guess that's all then. Coated oak shield. Bears the mark of Craftmaster Nicodemus. 16 armor. It's not bad compared to... Well, I mean, okay, it's better, but not that much better. Hostile effect resistance, plus 10% to healing, interestingly. Huh. To healing. I guess that also applies to self-healing? Would make sense for it to do that. It's basically... As a shield, it's just as good as the steel shield. But since Tanto's not really using a shield at all at this moment, might as well do this and give this to... to whom? The Tinker Mage? The other one? I mean, I gave him an iron broadsword. Right, Khalida is now using the steel broadsword that Tanto was using. Of course. I gave the iron broadsword, an iron broadsword that I had still around to Yoshiria. Oh right, that's Yoshiria. Who? What was that hand's name? The quest giver. Whatever. Terrible memory. Sorry about that. I gave the mage's stat that I had to Dedrick, and yeah, that's about it. Right, I'm supposed to use runes, I guess? Yeah, wait, what? I do have runestones. Oh, do I have to have them in Atanto's inventory? That is possible. Wait, here we go. What do I want to upgrade, though? I mean, these are really barely worth applying to anything. 3% more likely to hit. Yeah, I guess. So can I use it now? Yeah. Okay. I don't think that was the case previously, because I always stored the runestones in my mage's inventory. Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna put this here. I mean, this will make magical attacks more powerful, so I'm going to enchant his staff with that. Yeah. Whatever. %3 bonus to hit. I mean, it's something. How much better is it? 2% spell damage. I mean, sure. Since we're already in the territory of sometimes doing about 100 or even over 100 damage with our spells, that is going to add some small number of damage points, you know. So it's not a complete waste, but it's also not really all that noticeable. I want to trade. Firstly, I want to sell all of this junk. Then, what kind of supplies? Lockpicks at pretty average prices. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna keep myself stocked with those. Scarabs. Anything worth? Well, a healing ability of some kind would actually be useful for Atanto, who doesn't have such a thing. These attacks are less interesting, honestly. This might be good, but it's also pretty pricey. I'm going to buy this one. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have enough slots for abilities to actually be able to use that, to put that there. But I can always use it from the menu, so there's that. Alright, I have my official assignment. My next official assignment. Let's see if Callan has anything for me to do. Is there anything I can do for the good of Avadon? Many things, perhaps. Huh. Okay. Not now. Also, let me quickly return to Protus. See if, upon talking to him again, he gives me maybe an option to ask for access to the dungeons. Because I think, if I remember correctly, that I was told that he would be responsible for that. Okay, I've spoken with the Craftmaster, actually. I completely forgot that I was supposed to report back. Excellent, and still in one piece, I see. We need to act quickly while we have an inkling of where Miranda is. Ask me about your mission and it can begin. Oh, I did not have my official assignment. Seems I was wrong. Whoops. Sure, what do I need to do in the corruption? Besides surviving, you know. The corruption is enormous, and exploring it casually is impossible. I want for you to go to Monitor Base C, one of the few surviving packed bases observing that nightmare region. Report to the commander there, get some ideas for where to look and investigate. Report to him, then report to me. With any luck, you will come back with Miranda's head in a bag. With any luck, I will return at all. Tell me more about Miranda. She was a trusted heart of Avadon. She betrayed us. She led the raiders who assaulted the fort in, resulting in the deaths of many here, and fled to join the rebels. She will be destroyed. I'd like to know more about the corruption. It is a land of madness and raw, uncontrolled magic, monsters and horrors. There is a tome by the portal there. Read it to learn more. The rest of the information can be obtained at Monitor Base C. Also, there is a man named Volker in the quarters under the main dining hall. He has been lost in the corruption and lived, sort of. I would talk to him. Yeah, I already have, but maybe I should do that again. So, Monitor Base C, what happened to bases A and B? And D through Z? I'm not sure. Some sort of terrible disaster, a horrible disaster, and no survivors. With no survivors. The wild magic of the corruption is always active and always hungry. Okay, how do I get there? Use the southern portal south of your quarters. It has been altered to send you to a more stable area. Once you arrive, head west to follow the signs. Okay. Use portal, head west. Gotcha. Another question though. Well, I can't ask him about the dungeons, unfortunately, but did I ask him about papers? Well, he's pleased I asked, apparently. While Redbeard does issue all high commands, it is up to the hearts. It is up the hearts? No, it's up to the hearts to see things through. Assign personnel, equipment, monitor progress, and the like. Without me ensuring the details are in place, Avadon would fall to its own disordered tendencies, hence all the paperwork. Speaking of details, isn't there something important you should be focusing on? He makes a small checkmark in the upper corner of a scroll with your name at the top. That's probably a bad thing. I guess that's all I need, thanks. Righty. So, real quick, by which I mean as quickly as the game allows me, I'm going to speak to Callan again, because it's probably not going to make a difference, because I technically was on the same quest before. Anything I can do? Oh! You're going to the corruption attention. Well, never mind. To monitor base C. That is what I have heard. That is correct. One of the members of Hanvar's council is there now, evaluating the state of the corruption. His name is Councillor Tan. He has been non-committal on the future of Avadon. He is alone in a dangerous place, and I think that he is susceptible to our influence. Do what you can to win it. How can I win it? Talk to him, befriend him, see if there is a way you can put him in your debt. Favors are a powerful currency in pact politics. What do I do if he refuses to support us? Nothing. Leave him be. He is balanced on a knife edge. Do nothing to tip him over into opposing us. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that's nice. What was here? Right. Oh, the catapult field is out here. But I already have the quest to go into the dungeons and look for something, but I can't go there yet. I was told to go into the area below the dining hall to talk to that Volker, was it? Again? Oh, I also should probably talk to my fellow party members, huh? Why are you here? Want help? Prisoner, useful for what? Okay, no quest from her yet. Volker was up here? I think. There he is. Well, okay. Volker is still slumped in the corner, alone with his sickness. You notice several small bottles on the floor at his feet, medicines and poultices to aid in his recovery. It's not helping. I'm looking for Aidemaz, who you probably don't even know. She's lost in the corruption. You're not the first person to ask about her. I will say what I said before. Hope she is dead. It is the best that can be hoped for. Well, that's very helpful. I'm going to the corruption. Any advice? Don't eat or drink anything. Run away from everything, anything threatening, and don't go. Though if you are going, you can do something for me. Why should I always run away? The corruption is full of limitless horrors. Killing them makes no difference. Always more, and their venom can do horror, such horror. Okay. What can I do for you? He hands you a scrap of paper with a trembling hand. Go to the border of the corruption. Find a ring of stone pillars. Go in center. Read that. Will help me. A ring of stones? Places made by packed sages. They watch corruption. Hold it back. In contact with us. Strong magic. Makes spell work. What is this exactly? A spell. Made by the eyes. Experiment. Thinks corruption stole some of my spirit. Spell will put it out. Darkness will hold none of me. Hope it works. Yeah, and hope it doesn't do horrible things to me. Which is obviously will. That's okay though. Thanks. Wow, traffic outside. Please, don't be so loud. Volker Spirit. Okay, yeah, gotcha. So at least we got a quest out of it. That's really all I had hoped for. Alcander's, Yashiria's horrors. They're probably not here, but I'm gonna take a quick look while I'm down in these cellars. Yeah. There was this person. Wait, why can't I closed. freaking door. That's so stupid. Right, Diran. Just making sure she doesn't give me a quest. We need a judge. Prove that you have a relative. Yeah, Hana. Why? Well, no quest from her. That's fine. Okay, what else? Yeah, right. Talking to party members. Hey, Kalita. What's new? When you sit down with Kalita, you think she is having one of her stutters. She stares off into space and says nothing. Then you realize that she's actually concentrating on something. A minute passes, then she looks at you. I'm sorry, Atantu. I sometimes think, concentrate, try to remember. It is complicated. Can you tell me more? I am glad you asked. If we're going to fight together, you should know about my pauses. What caused them? I don't know. They happened when I tried to remember things. It happened when I was... Pause. I was in the Avadon dungeons. But they let you out. It turned out that I was innocent. Innocent of... Pause. I committed no crime. How long ago was this? 5 years. They released me and let me be a hand. Kind of them. And yet nobody wanted my aid. Not until after the assault, when there were too few hands. Do you ever want to know what happened? Every day. But I have been told to let it be, and so I did. I am a loyal hand. I do what I am told, but it is hard. You should try to find out. She shakes her head. I must let this rest. I only wanted to explain myself, make you understand, and to let you know that my blade can be trusted. Now, what did you want to say to me? I guess nothing? How's the food? Yeah, how is the food? Excellent and plentiful. It's amazing how much you need to eat when you wear plate armor. Okay, I already asked her that. Yeah, I think that's... all the rest is what we already saw. Hey, Yannick. Yannick is ever able to set his work aside... is ever able to set his work aside when you're near. Gotcha. He makes pleasant conversation with you. How nice. Found anything interesting in our travels? Not yet, but I'm optimistic. Okay. Learned any new magic lately? Yes, from Avadon's trainers. For my work? No. Tell me about your work. When I'm not serving Avadon, I continue my research, my life's work. I study the many lost civilizations. Have you achieved anything? Okay, nothing new from him though. I think that we saw all of that before. No. Oh, I can't go through here yet. Fair enough. So, who else was here? Come on. Dedrick, I guess. Dedrick seems eager to speak with you. Oh. He seizes his javelin practice and pulls you to a bench at the side of the training hall. When you sit, he positions himself so that his face tattoo is obscured from the rest of the room. Atantu, I'm glad that you are here. I need to tell you something. Sure, go on. You need to know how I got this mark on my face. Okay. How? I was a young shaman of my tribe. Very promising. My elders did me the honor of calling me skilled. I was the pride of my clan. And then there was a dispute. A dispute? A passionate one. Even years before the rebellion, some of the tribes of the Wild Realm chafed at the restrictions placed on us by the Pact. Some in our tribe wanted to exercise our ancient right of charging for passage. We would charge tolls for those traveling on the free roads. I was loyal to the Pact. I opposed it. passionately, loudly. How did the argument end? I prevailed. The chieftains listened to me, not to the elder shamans. They were angry and bitter. They wanted vengeance. A year later, they arranged to have me banished. Banished for what exactly? For charges that I disrespected the spirits and profaned our lands. Lies, but they made their point. I'm sure few questioned the elder shamans after what happened to me. I was marked on my face and cast out. Did your tribe eventually rebel? No, amusing, isn't it? After all I gave up when the rebellion came, my tribe stayed loyal to the pact. And after you were banished? I came to Avadon. My skill won me a place here. I work hard, I fight hard, but I miss my home desperately. That is all I want to say for now. I need more time to think, Atantuo. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? No, that's all for now, thanks. Right, and Kaede, I can't really do much with her. Where is Yashiria? And where is... what's his face? Seriously, what is his face? Okay, oh, Alcandra, right. Yashiria is in the gardens, I think. God, where is Alcandra? Oh, Alcandra's corner. Right there. Thanks, map. Right. I'm obviously taking the most roundabout way. Should have stopped to, think about where I wanted to go earlier. And would have saved me a lot of running around. Okay, Alcandra, please. Alcandra continues to work in the storerooms. He mutters angrily to himself and insults everyone within earshot, but he's not foolhardy enough to refuse to do his job. Punishment for ignoring orders is harsh. What else do you want, Atantuo? You're interrupting my great work. You're still angry? Of course I am. As long as I am held here against my will, a conscript, I will be bitter. You should be the same. Yeah, whatever. I'm not. I love being a hand of Avadon. He grinds his teeth. I'm so happy for you. You have discovered a new way to make him unhappy. Yay. How goes your work? Splendidly. Why, the other day I found a carton of fresh eggs. It had been misplaced. Can you imagine? Truly, my talents are being put to good use here. Oh, that's nice to hear. I don't like this guy. I mean, I totally feel his... can totally understand why he's angry, but, you know, that doesn't make him any more pleasant to be around. And finally, all the way back here to talk to Yashiria. When you're close, Yashiria gives you her polite attention. She watches you silently, waiting to see what you want. She seems nervous. Atantuo, I also need to talk to you about the Grey Raptors. Okay. I'd like to talk about the Grey Raptors as well, incidentally. When I was a Shadow Walker in Hoglanda, my lord sent me into the wood to hunt Kellam raiders and brigands. I found and ended them. One of those I killed seemed a grimy thug. His father was a man of wealth and influence. He hired the Grey Raptors to get vengeance upon me. And one of them is in Avadon right now. Really? Who are the Grey Raptors? First of all, the elite mercenaries of Kellam, available to those with great wealth. They pretend they are more than mere swords for hire, and yet that is what they are. How did you escape? I left. I came to Avadon. Not even the Grey Raptors would dare kill a hand, I think. A Grey Raptor is in Avadon right now? Yes, in the northeast garden. I would like for you to talk to him. She looks at the crystal around your neck. Of course, this may need to wait until our hearts allow you into that quadrant of the fortress. Why? Why does it have to wait? No. Intelligence. I want to know why he is here. What he wants from me. If you found out and let me know, I would appreciate it. Fair enough. Is that a quest? Not yet, okay. I guess as soon as I do get access to this part of the fortress, yeah, which I don't have yet. I will obviously talk to that person, if he's still there. So before I end this episode, which is already getting long-ish, partially due to my running around aimlessly here, I do want to speak with Redbeard real quick. And Lord Svarl, I suppose. Well... Lord, let's go. Okay, well, we already did all that. Felixa, what do you need? I'm afraid I need the services of a hand of Avadon who travels to the Taiwan Empire. Right, not doing that right now. You approach Redbeard. His lap is piled with scrolls and his chin is resting on his chest. At first you think he is deep in thought, then you get closer and hear the soft snoring. Sleep on the job, huh? Fair enough, I guess. Suppose I'll just leave? Not wanting to be thrown into a dungeon forever, you slip away quietly and let Redbeard rest. And about Hardhana... Redbeard, family, service, sisters. More about Redbeard. Tell me about your sister. Okay, nothing new. Oh, well, now he's not asleep though. Ah, Redbeard is still sitting on his throne. Hearts constantly come to visit him, delivering reports and receiving orders. Now that he's awake again, he is not as tired as he was when you first met him. Or just now. But there is a barely perceptible sigh and slump of the shoulders every time he is asked for directions. He says, Atantuo, what do you need? My time is limited. Well, I guess that's all. I thought I could maybe ask him or tell him something about the mission I just came back from. But apparently not so. Okie doke. I think I have everything I needed. This should now be open. Yeah, since the game allows me to actually walk all the way here. These gates, or this gate that was previously closed, now isn't any longer. Just to make sure there's nothing useful to pick up. There is this bit of lore and experience about the corruption. No, wait, Codex. The corruption. As always, feel free to pause and read all this. I'm also actually going to do that after the fact, because I am interested in what the corruption really is, and just knowing some more detail about it. Although I'm going to find out soon enough, next episode that is, together with you. For now, I thank you very much for watching, as always. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.